Hi guys, and welcome back to the SN Studio. Today we have a challenge battle report, and I say challenge just because we've brought our two personal armies and we have both got a victory in the last two games, the only two games that these forces have faced against. So I won them. I won the last game we played, and you won the debut game for the Black Templars. So 1-1. So we thought, look, let's put these to the test. Armor of Contempt now in play as well, so they do make the armies better. And yeah, also to add to this challenge, we have a beautiful new table. So really cool custom terrain again. We've got a crashed ship. We do have two other crashed ships, but we've made this one a bit easier and more playable. So the bits, as you can see now on screen, are smaller, and they do create a very cool battlefield, as you can see, with some trees, jungle trees specifically incorporated. Yeah, we're just really revved up to go. So yeah, Blood Angels, Black Templars. Let's check out the lists coming up next.
So to start us off for today, we're going to go through the Black Templars list. We have a battalion coming in for the battle today, and I think this is a new way that we can play now with Armor of Contempt coming in. We don't need to run as many Storm Shields, so we can fill in those troop slots a little more.
Don't need to run so many Storm Shields.
So starting off with the list, we're going to talk about the main man. We've got Helbrecht again, gracing the battlefield. Never does much for me. He just stands around a lot of the time, but he orders people, and he's a threat anyways, so it's good to have. We've got a Primaris Chaplain on bike, which has been upgraded to be the Master of Sanctity for today, and he's also my Warlord. So the Warlord trait there is Wise Orator, pretty much a standard, and I've also given him the relic, the Tannhauser's Bones, for the two Litanies that this one has. It is the Litany of Divine Protection and also Psalm of the Remorseless Persecution. My third HQ choice is another Chaplain, this time with a jump pack. This one I paid a CP to give it the Ancient Breviary relic, and this one has Exhortation of Rage as its Litany. We'll just add this on because it's an extra character. We have the Chief Apothecary that everybody knows and loves. Some hate as well. But
DC hates.
DC hates it. So self-explanatory essentially at this point. We've got three troop choices. We have two stock 5-man Assault Intercessor squads, and then also a 5-man. These are infiltrators. I get them mixed up with curses all the time. 5 infiltrators there as well. Into the elite slots, we have a brick of 6 Blade Guard veterans. Obviously not worrying too much about blast in this scenario. And this one has been souped up like always. So this one has 1 CP for Champion of the Feast. I've also paid 1 CP for Revered Repositories and given the Sergeant the Sword of Judgment, which is a Strength 7 -3 damage 3 weapon.
Making him basically a character, a beefed up character.
Basically a mini character, and also the unit has the Icon of Heinemann. So one of them, the one with the little golden skull on him, this one back here. This one essentially ignores AP -1 and 2. Now that Storm Shields don't get Armor of Contempt, this is like a mini Armor of Contempt for them, so it's pretty good. We also have a unit of 5 Double Lightning Claw Vanguard veterans this time. And these ones are carrying the Holy Orb, which is another one of our Relic Bearer upgrades. We then have 3 Redemptor Dreadnoughts, fully kitted out with Plasma, Icarus, Onslaught, and Stormbolters. And then rounding off the army, we have a unit of 4 Eradicators, and this unit actually has the Crux Obsidian, and that is on the one here with the little step in front of him, which essentially just means that it's -1 incoming damage on that model. And yeah, that's the army. It's relatively small, super elite, but I think so is yours, so it's going to be an interesting game.
Yeah, both armies are super elite. I just want to mention how good that Tannhauser's Bones is. I think I'm going to agree with myself and say it's my favorite relic, just because when you put it on a Chaplain on bike and stuff, which are already resilient, higher toughness. Oh man,
7 wounds as well.
7 wounds. That damage becoming 1 is so good. Anyway, let's check out the Blood Angels. I also want to point out that there's been a lot of people asking for the Black Templars. Because they haven't been out in a long time. William has been converted into a Xenos player in the last couple of months. So I'm sure a lot of you will be excited about that. And I want to point out that there has been one 2 weeks ago on SN Plus.
That is true.
Versus
World Eaters.
It
was a bloodbath.
Bloodbath of a game. So if you want to check that one out after this one, you can click the join button down below and join us on SN Plus for extra content. Perfect. Let's check out the Blood Angels. Now, quickly, I just want to point out that this was 99% the list that I took to the GT called Elegante. which I actually lost the final against Antonio from Deep Games with his Custodes. So they did very, very well until actually I crashed against the Custodes, which do everything better than me. So I've tried to bring the same list, and I'll go through what the changes are from that specific list I took. So, Battalion for today, I am not going Successor just because I feel that today I need to bring the man himself, Dante.
Very nice.
Customized Dante, which looks absolutely spectacular, and I always want to use him, but I'm going Successor all the time, so I thought, let's go pure Blood Angels and bring him to the battlefield. He is my Warlord for today, so obviously he gives me a 3 CP, and his auras become 9 inches instead of 6. For my second HQ, we have a Phobos Captain. He's normally my Chapter Master. He can't be now because obviously Dante is there. So I have paid the CP to give him an extra Warlord trait, and it's Master of...
Lord of Deceit.
Lord of Deceit, which basically does... I can move up to 3 Phobos units before the game starts after deployment. Moving on to troop choices, we have 3 troop choices. 2 units of Infiltrators, which work really well on the battlefield with all their shenanigans. And then we've got a tougher unit in the back, which is a unit of Heavy Intercessors with stock rapid-fire guns. So that's my 3 troop choices. We move on to Elites, which we have a lot of. We've capped the Elites slots out. So starting off, we've got a unit of 10 Vanguard Veterans, all with Storm Shields, Sergeant rocking a master-crafted Thunderhammer. Now, shields are not that good anymore. I built this army with a lot of shields because they were very, very good. Now, Armor of Contempt makes them a bit redundant, especially with the 5 points. 5 points you're paying for Storm Shield?
5 points for
5
Storm
points
Shield,
for Storm Shield. So, hopefully, and I've said it many times, there's going to be a lot of people saying I'm wrong, but I do think that Storm Shields can actually have Armor of Contempt with them, just because you're paying those extra 5 points.
Or make them cheaper.
Or make them cheaper, one or the other. Something that I want to point out is an idea I have, which I think will work well, is that Storm Shields can't work with Armor of Contempt in cover. So basically what a Storm Shield will do, you basically defend yourself out in the open. So maybe something that you guys at Games Workshop, if you're watching, can actually test things out, or you play testers, which I know some of you watch our battle reports. Okay, so 2 units of Blade Guard in the back, 2 units of 6 Blade Guard, so maxed out units, and I will be combat squadding because that's how I have been running them, just to make the most of a CP for not Armor of Contempt, for Transhuman, instead of 2 CP for the unit of 6. We have a unit of 5 Death Company, 2 rocking chainswords, 1 rocking a Power Fist, and 2 rocking Thunderhammers on them. Nasty stuff. And then lastly, rounding up the list, we have 2 Contempt Dreadnoughts. This is the change from my list I took to the GT. I did take Volkites, I've changed them for las cannons, more expensive, but I knew he was bringing 3 Redemptors, so I needed a bit more of anti-tank. So hopefully they actually help me out with the anti-tank, which I need. So 4 las cannons each, and I've also paid the 25 points for the missiles on the top.
Very nice.
That is my list. Let's go straight on to Secondaries coming up next.
So to start off with my Secondaries, I've gone for Stranglehold, Oaths of Moment, and Raise the Banners High.
Perfect. And it's going to be easy because I've gone for exactly the same as Big Will has gone. Oaths, Stranglehold, and
Raise the
Banners High. So it's going to be a clash of Secondaries, a clash of Imperium forces, a new battlefield. Let's check out what happens coming up next.
Brothers, the blood of the angel is within us. Sanguinius stands by our side in all things. Though we do not face the enemies of the Emperor this day, the honor of the chapter is at stake. The Sons of Dawn, his crusading Black Templars, have entered the system, requesting resupply, and more specifically, combat exercises. What better match could they face than the Blood Angels? Who better to test their steel against than our blades? So you see, brothers, our honor is truly on the line. We shall show these Black Templars what it means to be Astartes. We will face them on the field of battle, hone our skills, and send a message across the Imperium that the Sons of Baal are unmatched and unrivaled. Prepare yourselves. By the blood of Sanguinius, we shall prevail.
And here we go! Both armies now fully deployed and ready for war. Tear down the icons. Imperium versus Imperium. Big Will's army versus my army. We've been rooting for this for a long time. The score is 1-1.
It is.
On camera. So it's a decider for today. And we're eager to start the battle. So, 5 objectives on the table, Big Will. 1 in the middle, as you can see, which I already have. And then we've got the 4, which are in each of the battlefield corners, as you can see. We've got the new terrain, as we said at the beginning. If you skipped the introduction, naughty, naughty. So we're quickly going to go through the terrain. So all the crashed ship pieces are actually basically ruined. So we are using the whole base of the crash ship parts, and obviously they do have light cover. They are impassable unless they are like there's a piece like that where you can actually fit through. So big pieces, like chunky pieces like that, basically you just have to jump over if you're a jump pack or move around if you are infantry. Basically
none of them are scalable either.
No,
because it makes it a bit silly and a bit
it gets it a bit more difficult to do. Apart from that, we do have some jungle features. So we've got some trees and stuff like that, which obviously we are using as a light cover and a -2 to move through them. And apart from that, we're using this pond the same. So -1 to fire through it, and as well -2 to move through it. So we've gone through the terrain. I think it's time now to go through our deployments. You won the first roll off.
did.
You chose that side. Let's go through your deployment first.
Okay, so just right up here, right at the very, very start, we have 1 unit here hiding in the jungles. Pardo didn't even see it. We have 1 unit of 5 assault intercessors on the dents, but they are 4 inches away from the objective, just in case I want to go and get the banner there straight away. Coming into the main part of the army, where Pardo was going to originally, we have another unit of 5 assault intercessors, essentially just acting as a little bit of a shield for the rest of the army.
Just in the
front of the screen. We have 2 of the 3 Redemptors standing right behind them. In the center, we have essentially the core of the army, which are my 6 Blade Guard, my 2 different Chaplains, my Apothecary, and Helbrechts. Off to their side, we have 4 Eradicators, and the 3rd Dreadnought obviously is just tucked right behind that. And then finally, just to finish off the rather small army, to be honest, it's very elite, we have 5 double Lightning Claw assault Vanguard Vets, and then we obviously have the 5 infiltrators that are forward deployed a little bit.
Perfect. Nothing in reserve, right?
Nothing in reserve for me.
Okay, it's good because I hadn't asked and I thought maybe there's something in reserve that I should have asked about. So let's check out the guys in red for today. Just to state, I have combat squadded my 2 big units of Blade Guard into smaller units of 3. So there's now 4 units of Blade Guard, each of basically 3. Sergeants are on this one. And on that one there. So the 2 Mohawk guys, basically Grandfather Mohawk and younger Mohawk guy, both representing the sergeants. So 2 units of Blade Guard on this flank. We've got a 3rd making good use of this piece of terrain just about there. Remember that storm shields don't gain access to Armor of Contempt, so you do want to look for that light cover as much as possible. so they do become a 1-up, which is quite good. Here in the middle, we've got the big unit of Vanguard veterans with Dante himself just behind. We've got the unit of heavy intercessors on the objective already. In the back lines here, again, making good use of the terrain and hiding away. We've got the 2 units of Contemptors with the Phobos captain just behind. And moving over to the left, we've got the 4th and final Blade Guard unit of 3. We've got the Death Company just beside, and the first of the 2 infiltrator squads. I say the first because the second is hiding away behind these jungle trees just there on the middle objective, which is a key focus point for this battle, because both of us want to obviously get it for Stranglehold and for Oath of Moment. I think we've gone over everything, Big Will. I think it's time to actually roll off and decide who's going first.
But before the roll off,
since
I am playing my Black Templars on YouTube for the first time in a long time, since we're playing Tear Down the Icons, and the Black Templars are all about their relics and their icons, I've decided to bring along a few. So, just to show them all off, this is the first one, which is a present that my dad got me for my birthday, which is a 3D printed High Marshal Helbrecht helmet from the new one.
Because of the shine. There you go.
Wait, there we go.
Yeah. Perfect.
I love it. I think it looks really, really cool, and obviously it is the brand new one from the Primaris helmet.
Doesn't give me nice presents like that.
Yeah, my dad actually is really into the hobby, so
it's
he
a
got
bonus.
me a few different things. Next up, we have this, which was a gift given to me actually by the guys from Implausible Nature. Amazing. A really, really cool t-shirt. They are a YouTube channel that basically only focus on Black Templar competitive play.
Amazing. Oh, really cool.
It looks really, really nice, doesn't it?
This is the first time I've seen that t-shirt as well. It was
it's
hiding
so nice.
them away. I'm like, what have you got under the table?
And finally, I brought along my Black Templar Primaris shirt. I know it doesn't have a chainsword, but it still looks really, really cool. This was another gift from my dad.
So you paid 3 CP for those 3 relics,
I paid 3
right?
CP extra for these relics,
Okay.
But I thought it was fitting because we're playing the Tear Down Their Icons mission, and obviously I have 3 different relic bearers on the battlefield.
Yeah,
so
I have nothing to show off.
There,
it's all yours.
These are all good luck charms for the final.
You should have told me. I should have brought things to show off.
I know.
Anyway, let's go for the all-important roll-off. I'll start because you are not a guest, so it doesn't matter who starts. So, hoping to go first. That is actually a 6, which is a very good start. I was actually going to say, before I roll that dice, I'm going to say, these dice are awful. They never perform. Boom, 6 straight away.
I am going to be using a Puño de Combate dice given to me by Alcan, who also plays Black Templars.
Which is Puños of Combate is...
it's a Barcelona-based...
It's
combat fist. I think it's meant to be Power Fist. I think Power Fist is Puño de Combate, I think. So here we go.
Don't roll a 6.
That is a 5.
It is a 5. Okay, so this is a good thing. My Death Company will be obviously forlorn fearing forward.
They will be.
As I stated at the beginning, my infiltrators do have a pre-move before the game starts. Pre-game move before the game starts. Obviously, I am in a good position, so I'm not going to move those. I don't think you have anything of that, right?
I do not.
Okay, so he's staying put. I'm the one that's moving next. Let's go on to turn 1, coming up next. Okay, we are back. Movement now finished for the Sons of Sanguinius. A lot of movement, a lot of advancing up the field, making the most of the +1 on the advance for these Blood Angels. So let's go from right to left. So these Blade Guards have advanced up, have actually not got less than a 4 on any of the advances. So still rolling hot after my 3rd game of rolling hot. So they've moved up, obviously trying to hide as much as possible, but going on to this objective. Can't advance, can't charge because of advanced, but I am taking away his objective for at least. Everything here has advanced up, hiding away behind this block of terrain, not touching it. This Blade Guard unit advanced up, rolling a 5, so they've moved as close as possible towards the middle ground there. I might actually shuffle them back a bit just to get onto there. Big one.
Yep.
Just so there's one on the terrain.
Very good.
In the back lines here, the intercessors, the heavy intercessors, have raised one of the banners. This unit of infiltrators has raised one of the banners, and this infiltrator unit on that side has raised a banners as well. So 3 banners raised. The other Blade Guard squad has advanced up the field as well, as much as possible, rolled a 5 on them to hide away behind that obscuring terrain. And lastly, my 2 Contempt Dreadnoughts are shuffled up to the right, and luckily enough, I do get line of sight onto some spicy Eradicators, which I'm very happy about.
That's fine, that's alive.
a lot of CP being spent. First of all, I have spent Wisdom of the Ancient to reroll ones to wound. I have used Forlorn Fury to move the Death Company up all the way towards his Vanguard units. I've also spent 2 CP for
I think it's called Adaptive Strategy.
Adaptive Strategy, yeah, for them to be on all basically doctrines. 2 CP being spent there, but look, -2 now with the Thunderhammers aren't the greatest. Because obviously Arm of Contempt takes them down to damage 1. So I'm going to try and make them as effective as possible on turn 1. That is the end of the movement. No psychic phase, which I'm very happy about. Speeds up the process. And yeah, let's start shooting. Okay, starting off with the Contemptors. Las cannons firing obviously into the Eradicators. I can't shoot my missiles because they are only 36-inch range. So here we go. First one, hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s.
Yep. Now it is important to mention that I did spend 1 CP for Transhuman.
Yes, that is very true. So 3 hits on the first one.
And also, yeah, obviously, like in
case Transhuman in builds, like we stated at the beginning. So just 3s to wound, and that is 3 wounds already. -4,
which I got a 5-up invulnerable save anyways.
-3 anyway. 5 ups. What are you thinking about?
So I'm going to start off. I'm going to take it on the guy that has a -1 damage.
Okay.
So 5 up.
5 ups, yeah.
It's a 3.
That is a 3. Do you want to reroll the first dice?
You need to roll a 4 to kill him.
Yeah.
And then I got Feel No Pains from the Apothecary.
Yep.
So...
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, yeah, go for it, It's fine.
So T6 is 5, obviously. Yay!
So 4 Feel No Pains.
Yep.
So here we go. He's dead.
Okay, so he's dead.
So there's 2 more saves to make.
2 more saves.
And then I'll just make those together.
And just 5 ups, yeah. Double 1. Okay, it's going to be one of those games. 1 at a time. Is a 1, which I am going to reroll into
a 1. Ooh, I'll reroll that one.
Reroll that one, yeah. That is a 6.
That's why.
6 Feel No Pains.
You never know.
You never know.
Nope.
Nope. So that's another one, and the third and final is a 4. Dun, dun, dun.
Come on. Nothing.
Nothing. Okay, wow. So I still think I can see the whole unit. It's a unit of 4, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, you'll reach them regardless.
Yes.
So
doesn't really matter. And the other thing is, I don't have a -1 to hit because obviously of his vow, I ignore the terrain. But he's getting the invulnerable saves, which he's not passing. Okay, next one. Rerolling 1s because of my captain. That's 1 miss.
4s.
And 4s to wound. That is 2 wounds.
5 ups.
5 ups. Can you pass 1 at least?
No.
Fail both?
Both through.
Okay, so...
I'll just get rid of him.
That's 5. That's only 5.
Pardo.
That's only 5.
I've not passed a single thing.
That's only 5.
There you go.
No, okay.
Just had to see it.
So the Eradicators are removed. What a start to the game. I can stop playing now.
Yeah,
right?
we'll just call it.
Okay, so I'm going to check if there's any more shots from any other units, and we'll catch you up in a second. Okay, I have a really nice smile on my face, and this is why he has a nice smile, because he sees how happy I am. So the only guns I do have are the Death Company, which are firing into the Infiltrators. So I do have 3 pistols. That's 2 hits. Strength 4, 4's to wound. That is 1 wound and -1 because they have all doctrines.
Which I ignore anyway, so
which you ignore,
attempt, so
yes,
3 up. Yay!
That's a pass. Now you start rolling cards. Okay, so and then we've got a crack grenade, which is a hit. And isn't a wound.
Yes, it is.
It is.
It's strength 6.
It is strength 6. Yeah.
So -1, which I ignore again. So
-2, right?
It's -1. Grenades don't get affected. Grenades are in heavy doctrines.
Yes, but I've got all doctrines.
Oh, of course, yeah. Well, there's a 6 anyway.
So that's a 6. Another 6.
Where were these 6s when I had to make them for my
before, to tell you the truth. Okay, perfect. So next up, I'm going to just charge into your Vanguard veterans.
Okay.
Any shenanigans? Any stratagems? Okay. So let's see the roll.
Whoa,
that is definitely in. So I'll move them as close as possible.
This way?
That way, maybe.
Do you really want to do that? Because if you tag anything here, you're just going to start dying.
Yes. I'll just put them in.
Or do you want to put them here, maybe?
Just put them there, yeah. Doesn't really matter. Perfect. So I think if I can actually move them in a position where I can then move into
this, yeah, of course,
That's
because you can just do this and then you can go closer that way, so you can just move
into there. Perfect. So we'll do that. Yeah, let's count up some dice and go straight into the fight phase. Here we go. Thunder hammers first, hitting on 4s. Move all these dice. So just 4 hits for a possible 10. 3s to wounds. I can't wound on 2s. That is 4
Doesn't matter.
-3, which becomes -2.
So 5 ups.
5 ups.
Cool. 3 dead.
3 splats. Okay, Power Fist next. Another 5 attacks. Hitting on 4s. And that's 2 misses. Wounding on 3s. That is 2 wounds at -4, which becomes -3. So 6 ups.
5 up invulnerables.
Ah, that's very true.
Yay,
No,
dead.
that's the unit dead. I still had my... what did I have? 2
chainswords.
2 chainswords to go, which didn't need. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to move, or Big Will's going to do it for me. He's going to move onto the terrain.
Yep. And you don't want like,
tactical genius.
You don't need to get like any deeper. You just need to touch it.
No, just touch it.
Fine,
so everybody's in. That is the end of my turn. I can't complain about that.
I can.
Yeah, you can.
I literally made 0 saves.
I'll let you do that. you
Oh,
passed,
sorry.
You passed 2 6s in
Of
the
course.
ones you didn't want. Okay, perfect. So, yep, can't complain about that turn. Black Templars, turn 1, coming up next. Okay, movement now over for the Black Templars. A lot of tactical movement, moving side to side with other units just to get some good line of sight onto key units. So let's go through everything. This unit has moved up 4 inches, still staying within the jungle trees, but touching this objective. They are troop choices, meaning that they have removed me from that objective. We've got the 3 dreadnoughts moving into key positions to get line of sight. All of them now have line of sight onto a unit at least. We've got the characters shuffling away in the middle, still getting within range to make as many auras as possible. We've got the Blade Guards moving up towards the Death Company. The unit of Intercessors just in front here, just again moving up towards some enemy units. 1 CP being spent for guerrilla tactics for the units that was just behind this piece of terrain. He didn't really know what to do, and this is a good stratagem to actually, when you actually don't know what to do with something, if they are obviously in Phobos armor, remove them and then bring them in later on when you need them in any of the battlefield edges. That is it for movement. Like you already saw, I did hit hard, so he is wanting to hit back hard as well.
Yeah.
Now, we do have to do the litanies.
Yeah.
I know we have to do them at the beginning of the command phase, but we like to actually show you what litanies and what roles we are doing. So, what litany are you going to start off
So just
with?
very quickly, as a tidy up for the command phase,
Yep.
I gave Chapter Master to the Blade Guard.
Okay.
I spent 1 CP for Wisdom of the Ancients, which is on this middle dreadnought here for reroll 1s to wounds.
Wounds, yeah.
Obviously, Helbrecht has advanced up to get within this side here.
Yep.
The Apothecary's moved up, and he's the one doing my banners here. The banner's actually underneath this dreadnought,
Yep.
which means that he loses his aura this turn.
Yes.
So I don't get the feel no pain right now, but
Okay.
I can live with that. And obviously, I measured all the litanies prior to this, so now I know that they can all affect the Blade Guard because they were all beside.
Perfect.
So we're going to start off with the Jump Pack Chaplain,
Okay.
going for Exhortation of Rage.
Perfect.
So that
on
plus
himself.
1 to no on the Blade Guard.
On the Blade Guard.
So here we go. He rolls 2d6 and discards one of the results.
Needing a 3.
Needing a 3. Yay!
Perfect.
We did
So
it.
that goes on. Exhortational Rage on the Blade
Okay.
Guard.
Next
What
up, we're going
else?
to do Litany of Divine Protection over here.
Okay.
So that is a
basically
5 up, feel no pain.
Feel no
This is
pain.
why I don't mind losing the Apothecary one for now.
Okay.
On a 2 up.
Perfect.
Okay, perfect.
Feel no pain on that unit
And
as
now
well.
finally, we're going to go for Psalm of the Remorseless Persecution.
Which
So that is essentially
mortal
6s do
wounds?
mortals, yeah, in
Okay,
addition
to a maximum of 6.
of 6,
right?
yeah. But it's normally pretty good.
Okay.
So there you go. So we got all 3 of them off.
So all litanies are off. Who did you chapter master?
I chapter the Blade Guard.
The Blade Guard as
It's-
well.
it's
okay.
like total overkill,
You did say it.
But the reason I need to kill them off
Just
is
in
because
case.
they are a nuisance.
Yes, they are. Especially because I can grant them a 5 up, feel no pain.
Exactly, yeah.
So they do get quite good.
So this way I'm like hitting on
better, at
3s,
least.
re-rolling, one
Exactly.
on 2s.
It's good.
It should be alright.
Perfect. Okay, so that is the movement. No psychic phase. Let's go straight on to shooting. Coming up next. Okay, first Redemptor from the very back, firing all of its guns. It's just about within 24 inches of this Blade Guard. Even though that didn't look like it, he is in range. So all his guns are going to go into this Blade Guard unit to start off with. So, yeah, take it away, Big Will.
Would you like to transform?
No, thank you.
Really?
Really?
Okay.
Thank
Are
you.
you sure?
I'm
100%?
really sure. 100%.
110%.
110%.
Okay. So we're going to start off with the big gun, because it's obviously we just want to mess around. Supercharging as per usual.
Yep.
5 shots.
That is fine. That is a good start.
4, There we go. Okay, so hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Okay, not bad. Roll those beautiful 6s. Where were those when I made my saves? And now wounding on 2s, rerolling 1s.
Rerolling 1s, thank goodness.
Oh, so just 3 in total.
So 3 in total. Minus is 5, right?
Minus, yeah. So a lot.
Straight onto my invulnerable saves, which are 4-ups. So fail 2. I'm actually going to try and save one of these, just because that would make you maybe fire another of the Redemptors into it.
I will tell you now, the other Redemptor is going to fire into them as well, because I don't want to shoot here, because I don't want to make this charge any longer.
Okay.
So
up to you. I'm going to try and save him now. You do have a lot of shots there, mostly -1, taking me still to a 3-up save.
I've got some -2 as well, because they are heavy doctrine right now.
So I'm going to... The problem is that I don't want you to fire at another target. I don't think there's going to be another target.
No.
I'm going to reroll. That is a fail.
Okay.
So 2 of them are dead.
Very good.
So I'll take these 2 off. And there.
Okay, so next up we're going to do the Onslaught Gatling.
Okay.
So here we go. We are looking for 3s. Rolling those 1s to start with, so no 1s there. Pick those 2 off.
Perfect.
And now we're looking for 3s, rolling 1s again. Yeah. Okay, there we go.
Not bad.
So that is 5 in total.
5 in total.
And this is -2.
Which would be -2, because obviously they have a storm shield.
So 3-ups.
I have a 1-up, so 3-up, yeah. 1 wound.
Okay, very good.
Down
not bad.
To 2.
We will do the Icarus next.
Yep.
So D3 shots.
So the big 3.
Okay, not bad. That's only 1 hit. And now wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s.
Yes, sir.
Never mind.
Which is a 2.
Okay, and finally we'll do the Stormbolters.
Yes.
Because that is pretty much all I've got left. So 4 hits. And now wounding you on
4s.
On 4s, rerolling 1s.
One more reroll.
Just 2 saves.
2-up saves. A 4 and a 2.
Very good.
So he does survive. The only good thing about this is that maybe you're not within 24 with the second one. I think you might be actually still. Yes, he is still. Okay.
Great.
So rinse and repeat?
Yeah, rinse and repeat.
Let's
we're going to go for...
Big gun first.
Big gun first. We're not going to supercharge it because you only have 2 wounds left and it's damage 2.
Not worth it.
And the strength is 8, so I still wound you on 2s. Do you want transhuman?
No.
So 3 shots.
Perfect. Again, hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s.
It's wounding on 2s.
There we go.
That is a 2. 4-up save now is when I want it. No, that is a 1. That wipes the unit out. And yeah, next Dreadnoughts.
Yep, this one over here can just about see
these
those Blade Guard over there.
Okay.
Transhuman?
Yes, this is the unit I will be transhuming.
Okay, very well. I will say you're going to fail all your saves now.
Yeah, probably.
So supercharging, obviously.
Okay. That is 2 shots.
I will spend a CP.
Sending a CP, rolling into a 1. Never do that. I told you.
Whatever.
I told you.
Oh, whatever.
It always happens.
It's okay. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
So hits.
That's a hit at least.
And now
that is a wound. 4-up save again. Is a 3. 1 is perished.
I told you.
Which I will take.
And I'm not within rapid fire here though. So
okay. So
I will.
Still 4 shots.
Yeah. So I'll do the onslaught.
Yep.
Here we go.
Okay.
Rolling that 1.
1s. Yep.
Okay. And now 3s rolling. No, sorry. 4s rerolling 1s. Because you did transhuman.
Yes, that's very true.
So 3 saves at minus 2. So 4-ups.
4-ups. Okay. 1 wound on 1 of them. So 1's down to 2.
Icarus.
Icarus, yep. D3.
2 shots. So hitting on 3s, rerolling those 1s. And now wounding on 4s, rerolling those 1s. 2 wounds.
This is what you need. So 3-ups again.
4-ups.
4-ups.
Yeah.
Damage 2, right?
Yes.
Okay. 1 left.
Finally, the humble Stormbolter.
Yes.
This is what humble Stormbolters in this case. That's 4 hits. Oh, look at those Stormbolters. And now
4's 2 wounds.
Rerolling 1.
1s. That's 2 wounds. 2-up saves.
2 saves.
Both passed.
Okay.
So he does survive.
Yep. I will do 5 bolt pistols into them.
Yes,
as well.
you might as well from the intercessors.
Yep. So
heavy bolt pistols. No rerolls here. So 3 hits.
3 hits, and now
4's 2 wounds.
4's 2 wound. It's 2.
2 wounds at minus 1.
Yes.
3-ups. Both passed.
Okay.
5 and a 3.
Okay.
So I think that's all you're shooting, right?
Pretty much. I have. Okay, so really, I have like some pistols and stuff to shoot in here, but I just don't want to shoot anything else really because, honestly, I don't think I need to.
You don't need to, and you don't want to like fail a charge because you're removing a close-up model. You always forget about that double one charge. Which
I can reroll my charges at least. It's fine.
Yes, that's true. Okay, so that is the shooting. Let's go straight into charges coming up. Okay, we are back. We're starting with the center charge now. Very important charge. We've got the intercessors, the assault intercessors, needing a 6, I believe.
Because I'm within 7, so obviously need a 6.
Needing a 6.
That is
7. It. That is a 7.
And that will obviously... I'll move them... Actually, I'll move them in now when I finish the charge.
Perfect.
The only other charge I've got is this charge over here.
Okay.
Which I don't think I can fail.
Don't fail, but we'll roll anyway.
Okay. That's a double one, which
I don't think you can fail. Yeah,
I will roll it.
This is what I was talking about before.
Yeah, I will re-roll it regardless.
Just to move a bit more.
A 4.
A 4. 2 more inches is always good. Right?
I think so, yeah. That's what I've heard.
Okay, we are back. I was contemplating about basically spending 2 CP to intervene here. After, obviously, he intervened there because you wouldn't be silly enough to let the Death Company attack back. But I'm actually not going to do it. So it's all yours, Big Will.
Okay.
We're going to start with the sergeants, the
super sergeants. Like mini characters.
Yep.
So here we go. So he's got 6 attacks.
Okay.
He's got the normal 4, plus 1 for obviously being for charging, and then plus 1 for Champion of the Feast.
Perfect.
Hitting on 2s with Chapter Master rerolls, obviously.
Okay.
That's everything. And now they are wounding you on 2s.
Wounding on 2s.
Yeah,
wounding on 2s. Yeah.
Good, sir.
I was about to put them on a 5-up, feel no pain, but too late now.
That's 3 at minus 3, right? I believe minus 3. Yeah.
Minus 3, which becomes minus 2.
Yep.
So 5 ups.
Okay.
Plus 2, and then damage 3, right?
Damage 3, yeah.
So 6 ups, 1 dead, 2 dead. So
nice.
that is both of the plebs. What do you call it? What do Manny you used to call them? Plebs, I think it is.
The plebs.
Plebs. There.
Okay.
So the 2 with the chainswords are dead.
Okay.
Just the heavy hitters next.
And I've got 5 guys attacking in.
Yes.
5 guys.
All yours.
Always the 5 guys. Hitting on 3s with full rerolls because they are chapter mastered.
Perfect.
That is not good.
Okay.
I mean, it's not bad.
You are rerolling. So.
Yeah, at the very least.
Okay.
So here we go. And now... Okay. Just get rid of that. And now... We are wounding you here on 2s as well, because I am spend 5 plus 1 to wound from the Exhortation of Rage.
Okay.
So 2s to wound, 6s to mortals in addition, which is always good.
So
that is...
do the mortals at the end.
Yes, that's 14 saves.
14 saves, okay. So let me get some more dice. So that is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 2 more. 13, 14. Okay, these are 5 ups.
5 ups, yeah.
Okay, not bad. Can't complain. And then these are damage 2, right?
Damage 2, yeah.
So 6 ups. So that is 1 dead, 2 dead for now. And then I'll do this again. Plus the mortal wounds, they are dead. Okay, so that is the Death Company removed from play.
You did it.
A Vanguard unit removed before they died. I don't know if it's good or not. How many points is that Vanguard unit? 150,
I believe. 140 maybe.
Maybe.
Perfect.
Applying pressure. Anyway, that is the end of that side of combat. Let's prepare some dice and start attacking here. Here we go. Assault Intercessor time. 21 attacks.
21 attacks.
Perfect. Okay.
And there's a very quick mention that we do want to do is because I did spend 1 CP to devout push them, and the reason I did this was because I would have only gotten like 2 or 3 in combat otherwise.
Yes.
So because they were in engagement range, I can do a pile-in towards them, which I did a 3-inch pile-in, and now obviously I do my pile-in for my activation, which is what's allowed me to essentially move 6 and get the full unit into combat.
Perfect.
So, 21 attacks.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s. Not a bad start, because I do need to kill at least 1 or 2 off here.
Okay.
In order to take the point off of you.
Yes.
Which is obviously very important.
And you do have Stranglehold.
I will Stranglehold if I do that, yeah. So, okay, that's not...
So, wounding on 4s, no?
Yes. So,
okay.
Here we go. So, 5 wounds.
5 wounds. So, let me get these.
And there is no AP here.
No AP, so 3 ups.
Yep. Nice.
That is 1 dead. I'm actually going to reroll one of these because I don't want to die 1 and I hope to kill 1 in return so it doesn't Stranglehold. So CP reroll is obviously a 2. That means that 1 of them is dead. Let me get some dice and attack back. Okay, time to strike back. Hitting on 3s. Let's remove these.
Oh, that's so good.
These, and then wounding on 3s because I'm a blood angel. Okay.
I should have transhuman, to be fair. I should have remembered that.
You should have.
But I didn't.
That's 5.
5.
So
3 ups.
3 ups. Don't fail. Oh, that is 2 dead. That is 2 dead. And even with a reroll, it's pointless because wait. If you do reroll,
we'll be tied.
We'll be tied, but you don't get stranglehold confirmed.
I won't get stranglehold at all.
Yes, confirmed. But do you want me to get 12 points?
That is true.
Or 8 points?
I will spend a CP there.
You know what's going to happen, right?
I know.
Okay.
With the way this game's already been going,
yes. It's okay. It's a 4.
Sorry.
So he denies me 4 points for primary. But yeah, that's good. I like that. Do you like it?
Not really, but it's okay. We'll make up for it.
Okay, movement finished for the Blood Angels. And let me take you through the movement. So, obviously, Mr. Solo Sergeant has moved up towards the Intercessors. These guys have moved up, now needing a 7-inch charge there. The big units of Vanguard Veterans and Dante himself have moved into the middle. Very important objective because of Stranglehold and Oath of Movement. So, I was about to move to my right flank, but maybe this is the best option for me, and I hope it is actually. These guys have moved up, so both Contemptors have moved up. They do get line of sight and range of all their guns into the front Redemptor, so hopefully I can take one out. The 3-blade guard on this side can now have a 7-inch charge into the middle as well, and the Infiltrators has just squashed themselves into that piece of terrain, so they definitely can't get shot next turn. 3 banner points being raised, so I'm quite happy with the outcome for now. 1 CP being spent on a stratagem again for Wisdom of the Ancients to reroll 1s to wound, and I believe that's everything.
Very good.
So with that said, let's go straight on to shooting. I'm not even going to cut off Big Web.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because I know exactly what I'm doing.
Okay.
So first, back Contemptor is going to go into Mr. Front Redemptor.
This one?
That one.
Okay.
Are you doing anything? Can you do anything? No.
No, go for it.
So, hitting on 3s. No, we need to reroll. And wounding on 3s. Rerolling 1s. That is 3 wounds at -3, which becomes -2.
So I go 5 up in vulnerable saves
5
regardless.
Vulnerable saves.
So here we go. Ooh.
Okay, this is when you start. This is when you start. D6 damage is the big 6.
Of course.
Which becomes 5.
So that puts me down to 7.
Okay, 2 missile shots now. Hitting again on 3s. That is 2 hits. Strength 8, so 3s to wound. That's 1 wound.
AP.
-2, which becomes -1.
Oh, okay. So 4 ups.
Yeah.
This is D6, right?
This is D6 as well.
I'll spend a CP here, yeah.
Okay.
So spend a CP to reroll that. It's fine.
That's a pass. Okay, so down to 3 CP, and then rinse and repeat from the second Dreadnoughts. Hitting on 3s. That's all hits. Wounding on 3s. Rerolling 1s. Which are these 2. So 4 wounds at -2.
So 5 ups.
5 ups. Ooh, cheeky. I'm telling you, it's starting to roll hot now. D6 damage is 3, which becomes 2.
Would you like to reroll that?
I do have a CP.
Yes, I think, yeah, because you haven't used it for the reroll yet. You're going to get a 1, right?
No.
We all know, so just 2 damage.
I'm not going to reroll. I've got the 2 missiles still, so that I'm going to reroll this hit now.
Okay.
So 2 hits.
Very good.
So I'm down to 1 CP, by the way. And 1 wound.
Oh.
Which I can't reroll.
So 4 up.
Yes.
Oh,
is a 2, you
so
can't
you need a
reroll.
6.
I need a 6. Don't say that because it always happens.
Oh,
it is a 1. This is when I should have rerolled that one. So he's down to 4.
Yeah.
Not bad. Let's do a bolt pistol, heavy bolt pistol shots into him from this guy. Is a hit. Is a wound. -1.
No AP, so
No AP.
3 up. Yeah.
Does it pass? I don't think I have any more guns.
Those
I have
3
guns, which I'm
actually,
not
yeah, do you want to
shoot.
Yeah.
I'm not going to shoot, same as you last time.
Here you got
I'm not
4.
going to shoot there. I'm going to go 4 pistol shots into your guys there. That is 2 hits. That is 1 wound.
3 up. Oh, good.
Saved. And that is it. These guys are hiding away. So that Redemptor does survive 8 las cannon shots and 4 missile shots.
I gotta give it. Okay, that turn.
You rolled really well there. I knew it was coming, so I'm not that worried. Perfect. So quick shooting phase. charges. Let's go straight in. I'm not going to cut off
Okay.
either. So he's going to charge in first.
He's basically in, but
He's
you do
gonna
want to
move
wrap around a
as
little bit,
much
right?
as possible, just for me to have the space to get in
Absolutely.
there without going onto the train.
So 7.
Needing a 7 here. That is an 8. So they're definitely in. Just point, doink, doink, doink. What else have we got? We've got this units.
Okay. I mean, they're in.
Which are in. Dante.
Oh, that's a bit harder.
I can jump over my units.
Right, but
so
okay, with that much movement, with that much movement, we just say that he goes over.
So that is a 10 from him, which is an 11 for Blood Angel, and then another 7 to get into them. That is a 5.
Does it bother you as much now, though? I don't think.
No, because he's going to die anyway.
Exactly.
I'm in a position where you don't have a lot of guns. Your guns there need to go into other units.
Exactly, yeah.
So, yeah, I
think it's fine
exactly there. I'll stay with that CP. So, yeah, straight on to, not charge phase, but fight phase. Into the fight phase, starting off in this corner. Vicious Riposte being spent for 1 CP. So, basically, every time I kill a model on a 5-up, he does a mortal wound back in return. I'm really sad every time I see that dice of a 4. I'm like,
you know why you should
only I would have killed that Dreadnought. That would have
not even that. If you had done like 1 more wound, you would have bottom profiled it.
Yes, now
which would have been way better.
Yes, stop
He's
saying
middle
these
bracket.
things. Stop saying these things. So first blade guard going in, hitting on 3s. So remove these, and this, and then wounding on 2s. So 3, 6, 7 minus 3s. 7 minus 3s, 6-up saves.
Well, I know I've got
5-up in
5-up vulnerables. Yeah. So here we go. Also, no, you can wound me on 2, so we need to double check that. Let's double check that very quickly. Because
yes, let's double check. Good spot from Big Will. There was a 2 there, so 6 5-ups.
5-ups. Okay.
So 4 dead.
4 so far.
Perfect. Are you going to intervene?
No, I'm going to do the mortals on you.
Okay, let's do the mortals really quickly.
Here we go.
5-ups.
So 5-ups. Just one.
That's 1 mortal. Okay, not bad. I'll put a 2 on not the sergeant.
Yep,
so
and you've killed 3 of them over here.
4, right?
3. I made 2 saves.
You made 2 saves. Yeah, there was 6 wounds. I think 4 died.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 4 died. And then there's 1 more still to do. So that's 3 for him, for being a sergeant, and 1 for charging in. I actually think I did less rolls for the other guys. I need to check that as well. So 3 hits.
3 to wound.
3 to wound. 2 wounds.
5-ups.
5-ups. Both saved. So I'm going to have to check how many dice I rolled for these guys. Because I actually think I did 3 attacks plus 1 for charging.
Which is fine.
Which is 4 attacks each.
Yes.
Yes, I think I'm okay. Okay, here we go. In the middle of the battlefield now. Power Fists coming in hot. 6 of them attacking. Hitting on 4s. Rerolling completely because of Dante himself. So let's quickly reroll those. And then wounding on 3s because I can't wound on 2s. Okay, remove those, and those. So 3, 6, 9 at -3, which becomes -2. So 5-ups.
5-ups. They're on.
Okay, so that's the unit gone. I don't need to pile in because I actually might pile in. I don't think I get oaths anywhere with that 3-inch pile in.
You'll get them with
check that.
So you don't need to because you'll get them with them. Anyways.
Yes, but if they survive next turn, which is the difficult part. I'll check if I can get them. We can quickly measure.
Yeah.
It's 6 inches,
6
right?
6 inches, yeah. From
so even if I get those 3 inches closer, we'll check that. But your time to attack back here.
Are you ready?
I am ready. You're going into the Lonely Survivor,
so Lonely Survivor. 5 attacks.
Perfect.
Here we go.
It's a lot of attacks. And hit wounding on 4s.
2 wounds.
That is 2 wounds. So you can't kill him. 3-ups. And that's both saved there. So that finishes off my turn. Very quick. I like quick turns.
Yes, it's good. This is a fun game.
Like quick turns.
It feels like we're playing 1750.
Yeah. I don't know how DC finishes are like 1 o'clock in the morning sometimes. Okay, perfect. So finished my turn. I do get Stranglehold again.
Very quickly, I will do a leadership test over there for you.
That is
because
very
I've lost 4, so
yes.
on a 5 or 6, I fail.
Yep, you've jinxed yourself already.
There it is.
I told you. Bye-bye, mister. Yeah, that's the best thing he can do, isn't he? Just run, man.
No, he needed to touch the objective.
I know.
He needed to touch the objective for me.
Perfect. So, yeah, another good turn for the Blood Angels. We'll check that off camera. And, yeah, we'll catch you back for turn 2. We're back. Movement over for the Black Templars. Moving a lot of things up the field now, going in for the kill. We've got the 2 chaplains moving up towards the center objective to help out with a bit of close combat if needed. The Blade Guard have shuffled up to get a charge into probably just the infiltrators, depending how many Vanguard veterans are still alive. We've got shuffling in the back 2 characters, and then more shuffling with the 3 Redemptors. Now, he spent a CP again for Wisdom of the Ancient on the middle one, and he's also spent a CP to give this Dreadnought objective secured Strength of Conviction. That's the one I was thinking about. So that's the movement. We still haven't done Litanies again because we like to show it.
Very quickly, just to let you know as well, he gave Chapter Master to that Dreadnought who was within range before.
Exactly.
Because he was benefiting from the auras. So that was the Chapter Master Dreadnought over there, going
white shoulder pad.
all on his own on a little adventure. And over here, obviously, we've got to do our Litanies. So firstly, we're going to do this one here. We're going to do Litany of Hate, which is the reroll hits in combat for all core or character.
Everybody within 6 inches.
So 2d6, looking for a 3.
That is a 4, so he gets it.
And obviously, he was within range before of 6 because they were back here before he did his move.
Into the blade guards.
So we're going to do 5 up, feel no pain over here.
Again.
2 up, which you get. And also we're going to go for the 6s, do Mortals in addition. Which is one of my...
Same rinse and repeat from last time, basically.
Oh, we don't get that one.
Which is a 1. So no mortal wounds. So yeah, shooting coming up next. Starting off the shooting phase, we have the first Chapter Mastered Redemptor firing all of its guns into the Vanguard units. So, Plasma first.
The only thing I'm going to double check is if he's within rapid fire range, which I don't believe he is.
Just out?
I think he's just out. So we'll just, no worries. So, Plasma first.
Do you want to move him a bit closer because he was just like half an inch out?
I mean, it's just that, if you don't mind.
Yeah. Perfect. So, 8 shots from the Stormbolters.
Yeah, I can do it later anyways because it's when I select the unit anyways. So I'll get the rapid fire anyways. So. First we're going to go for the Plasma.
Is it Blast?
Yes, so it's D6 min 3.
Minimum 3.
And I don't need to overcharge it because obviously you don't have damage 3.
Nope.
3 wounds, so here we go.
That is the big 6. Nothing I can do.
There is nothing you can do. So hitting on 3s, full rerolls here.
Perfect. All hits.
And now choose to wound, rerolling the 1s for Wisdom.
Yes. Rerolling that, so 6 wounds.
Are you happy about that, Mr. Pardo?
I'm very happy.
First volley of fire.
4 ups. Half and half, so 3 dead. So I will remove these 3 from the back.
The Icarus, which is min 3 because it is Blast and it's D3. So hitting on 3s, rerolling because the Chapter Master. And now wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s.
Perfect.
So
2 wounds.
Only -1, so there are 3 ups.
3 ups. Both saved.
Okay, very good.
8 shots from the Stormbolter?
Yes, we will do the Stormbolter next. So 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. There we go. So 3s, rerolling everything. And then 4s.
And 4's 2 wounds,
2 wound, rerolling 1s. Okay, not bad. So that's 5 AP -1. So 3 ups.
3 ups. So 5, right?
Yes.
So another one slain and 1's down to 1 wound. So I'm going to take him off, and I will put a marker on this.
Very nice.
This guy here.
Which one?
Just
sorry?
put the one
this one over here.
There,
And now we'll do the onslaught to finish off the shooting. From him. So
re-rolling
these. So there's 1 dropped because that is a 5 down here. And now 3s rerolling 1s. So that is 6 in total.
6 in total.
-1.
3, 4, 6. -1, so 3 up saved again. That is another one dead.
One's already wounded.
Another one dead, and this one goes on to that one.
Okay, there you go.
Perfect.
Not bad. Not a bad start. So there's 5 left, right?
That's everything from
one Dreadnought,
We've got the 6 wound one and the fresh one in the back.
So we'll do the fresh one next. So he's going to go into the same unit. Everything the same thing again. I will just double check because I think he will be within 12. I think he's just out of 12, so no worries. Again. So here we go. So Plasma first, D6 shots. 3. I'll keep that. So hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s.
It's 2 hits.
And now 2s, rerolling 1s.
2 wounds. 4 ups. 1's dead. Which is the wounded one here.
So, to be honest, I should have probably been smart and gone for the other weapons first.
I didn't even think about it.
So Icarus. So 2 shots. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. And now 3s, rerolling 1s.
Only rolling ones. That one doesn't want to hit.
Okay, and now the onslaught.
Onslaught, yeah.
Rolling the 1. Never mind. Those ones are always ones.
Yep, always.
And now 3s rerolling 1s. Okay, so that's only 3 saves, minus 1, so 3 ups.
3 up saves.
Another wound.
1 wound.
Yep, and only 4 shots from the Stormbolter because obviously I'm not within rapid fire.
Rapid fire.
So that's 3.
3 hits.
And now
you want that again.
4s rerolling 1s. Just 1 save there.
Just 1 up.
3 up.
That's fine.
Okay. Third Dreadnought.
Third Dreadnought, yeah. This is the wounded one, middle bracket, right?
Yes, so we're going to be smart. We're going to start with the Stormbolters.
Yes.
Because obviously we don't want to waste those...
Yep, and you do have 8 shots from him because he is in rapid fire.
So here we go.
Rerolling 1s, yeah.
Oops.
Oh.
Here we go.
Running away.
So that's 4 so far.
Yep, and 4s again.
4s again. So that's 4.
4.
3 ups, my friend.
3 up saves. Just about. Just 1 more dead.
Okay.
Which is there.
We'll do the plasma.
Plasma.
Yep. So
D6.
It's 4.
I don't see that, so that is a 4.
4.
Okay.
Sorry about that. I didn't think it was going to roll that far. Hitting on 4s, unfortunately.
Yep.
Rerolling those 1s.
1s, yeah.
That's 2.
Not bad.
And now 2 rerolling 1s. So 2 more.
2 more. 4 ups.
Oh.
That's another one slain, so I'm removing him.
Yep. And now we need to do the Icarus.
Icarus, yeah. To finish off.
No, I've got the onslaught as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Rerolling 1s. Full house. 3s to wounds.
3s rerolling 1s. Oh.
Yep.
That's 3. 3 ups.
But all passes.
Oh. And now we have the final weapon, the onslaught.
Onslaught, yeah. Looking for 4 wounds.
That's only 4 right now, so that's not looking very likely, unfortunately, right now, but it's okay.
And then 3s to wounds.
So 3 saves.
-1. 3 up saves. Is a wound.
Okay.
Okay, so put him there.
I don't think I can complain, honestly.
No. That's 9 Vanguard veterans. No, 8 Vanguard veterans removed.
Luckily, we still have a few more things to shoot with still.
Yes.
So I'm going to do... I'm going to say only these 4 here can shoot because the other 2 won't be able to draw any line of sight.
Okay, yep.
Maybe even this one here
that I don't think you can see that one.
So just do 3 into there first.
Yep.
So here we go. 3 pistols.
Okay.
It's 2.
2 hits.
And now 4s.
4s.
1
wound. No reroll of 1s, right?
No.
You're not within him?
No, it would be him for wisdom.
And he doesn't give rerolls of 1s?
To hit only.
Only 2 hits.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't think I got one. So. Okay. Oh, it's getting close now. This is
4 shots from him.
I do have 4 shots from him. I'm just wondering if Helbrecht. I don't think he can draw line of sight that way.
Okay.
So that's fine. We'll do him. So we'll do 4 shots from him next.
Yep.
So here we go. That's 3 hits.
3
because
hits.
this does not hit. And now 4s.
4 wounds.
Just 1.
Just 1. No AP. Yeah,
AP2.
AP2.
So
4 ups. Oh, he passes.
And finally, we'll throw a crack grenade from here into them.
Yep.
So
from the other chaplain, right?
Yep. So hits,
Yep.
and now 3s to wound. There's a wound. -1.
Oh. Okay. So I think you've run out of bullets.
Yeah. I mean, I've literally I've got 12 models on the board.
Yes, that's very true. You've done a lot of damage.
I've done a bit of damage. So I'm
right?
I'm ready to charge. You only have 1 CP as well.
I have 1 CP. I can't intervene. So what charges are you going to do?
So we're going to start off here.
Okay.
Into there, I think I need a 6, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm inside a 7, so I need a 6.
Perfect.
So here we
don't
go.
fail this.
That's an 8.
Okay, double 4. So they're in. You want to do the chaplains in as well?
Yes, absolutely. So we're going to do both chaplains into this, I think. So
into
we'll do
that
first
veteran.
one.
Yep.
Oh, that is a 9.
Yep.
And then the other one
is
an 8. So they're all in. And then over here...
He's going to charge into both units or just...
You know what? I think I'm going to charge into both units, yeah. Because
might as well,
at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. The blade guards are going to tickle me, really. So a 6, I should be in with both.
Yep, definitely in.
So I'll just be able to just
move in.
There you go.
Just there. And on the objective as well. He is objective secured. Just a reminder about that.
I'm going to try this. Why not?
Okay.
For fun.
So you need a 10
9.
or a 9?
A 9.
Okay.
So if I get it, I get it. If I don't, nope.
That's a 5.
I'll reroll it. Why not?
Oh, yeah, you can. Yeah. That is a 12.
Yeah.
So that's another Dreadnought in. A bit of extra resilience in the middle there. Perfect. So let's move everybody in. The blade guards still have to be moved. So we'll catch you back for the fight phase. Okay, straight on to combat. 1 CP being spent on wisdom, and I'll explain why.
No, transhuman.
Transhuman, yep, that's it. And I explain why. Because this is my only unit in the middle. I also have
OPSEC
on them. So chances of them surviving are slim. But if they survive, that means that I do gain the middle. I don't give him stranglehold, and basically it's a very good.
100%.
It's a very good CP.
I think it's a very important CP.
Yeah.
So here we go.
Okay. So
I'm going to start off with
the sergeant.
Yeah, the sergeant. So here we go. So hitting on 2s with rerolls.
Yep.
Oh, never mind. And now wounding you on 4s because of transhuman.
Yes.
But I do have rerolling 1s because of the wisdom of the ancients from Untitled Dreadnoughts. Yeah. So.
Okay, so that's 4, 5. Minus 3 becomes minus 2. So 5 ups.
Yep.
Okay, so
nice.
That was quick. That's them dead.
Cool.
Let's move on to any of these 3 units.
So I'll do the Chaplain next.
Okay.
I'll do the Dreadnought first, actually.
Okay.
So he is core, so he will be receiving the reroll hits. So hitting on 4s. He's also. So. Oh, okay.
Just
so
2, right?
These are my outer wounds.
Okay,
so
I'm
2s
wounded,
to wounds.
yes.
So 2 wounds.
Okay, so
AP3, I believe, at least.
4 ups.
Oh,
both passed.
Okay.
So that's the Dreadnoughts.
Not bad.
Done.
The Bike Chaplain's 5 attacks, I believe.
Yes.
So hitting on 2s. There you go. That's 5. Hits. And wounding you on 3s.
Yes.
Okay, so that's 3 saves. 3 at -1, so 3 ups. Oh my god, Pardo.
Well. And then you've got the last one.
4 attacks.
Yes, and you really want to kit because I've got... Oh!
It's fine. No, they can reroll as well.
Okay.
And now...
Why does he reroll?
Because it's core character for the reroll aura.
Is it?
Yeah, core character.
Is it?
All the litanies for the chaplains are core character, I'm pretty sure.
I think it's just core.
We'll check it right now.
Let's check it right now. Okay.
I'm pretty sure it is core character.
I'll play some music in the background.
I'm 100% sure about this. It's my favorite, one of my favorite litanies. Core character.
Okay.
There you go.
1 point for... I'll give you a point there for the game.
So, 3s.
Yep.
And there's only 2.
2 wounds.
Do I spend a CP here?
2 wounds. It's -1, right?
It's only -1, so I think I'm going to spend a CP here.
Okay.
And...
You do need 3 wounds to go through.
Granted, you also have a leadership to make, which you'll only pass on a 1.
Yes.
And also... Yeah, I'm not too... you know what? Go for it. Yeah, 2. Just 2.
Okay, just 2.
Oh,
okay. It's now or never.
Yeah, go for it.
Both passed.
Of course.
So...
I got my Dreadnoughts.
Yeah, your Dreadnoughts here. Are you going to go for the 3-man or the
I'll go for the 3-man.
3-man.
Just because
there is 1 wounded as well.
So here we go. Everything hits.
It doesn't really matter the wounded one because your damage is minimum 4, right?
And that's 5 wounds.
5 wounds. 2, 4, 5. So, looking for 4s here. Oh, wow. I don't even want to show William. Have you seen it?
I've seen it, yeah.
Okay, so one's dead.
It's fine.
Which is the wounded
It's still my objective at the very least.
Yes,
so
which is good. I don't think I can kill them. So, let me get some dice and strike back. Okay, starting off with the Thunderhammer, Mastercrafted Thunderhammer in the middle here. Hitting on 4s. Rerolling because I am Chapter Master.
Correct.
So 2 misses.
Okay.
2's to wound.
3's.
3's to wound. No rerolls.
Okay.
So 1 goes through.
So
-3, -2 becomes -1.
So it's only a
4.
Easy.
It's a pass. And then I've got 3 attacks from the Power Fist.
4's rerolling.
3's to wound. Just 1 wound.
5 up here.
5 up.
Okay, that's
damage 1 only. So he's down to 3. And then we move on to these Blade Guard.
You can do all of them together if you want to.
Yes,
right?
So we've got 1 Sergeant there, which is 4 attacks. And then we've got 2 normal guys. So 3 and 3. Plus they've got charge. So 1, 2.
No, you've got 2 Sergeants, right?
2. No, 1. The other Sergeant is there.
Oh, right, of
because
course,
remember, I combat squadded.
100%.
Okay, so hitting on 3s. We move. And then wounding on 4s.
4s, yes.
Okay, not bad. So that is
5?
3, 5. -3 becomes 2, so 5 ups.
5 ups. So 4 damage.
4 wounds. Not bad. You do remove this objective. I do need to do a leadership test here.
Yes.
So
you need a 1.
I need a 1, which I'm gonna get. No, so 1 runs away.
Okay.
And I need
only a 1, yeah.
Because space marines. Okay, so
good.
he does survive, which is good. So he runs away. If he gets, I do get over moments.
No, because you fail the leadership.
Yeah, but for being in the middle, I mean.
Oh yeah, sorry, you get the 1 in the middle. Yeah, of course. Sorry.
Which is good. So let's count up some points, see where we are, and go on to turn 3 coming up next. Movement over on this turn 3 for the Blood Angels. Not a lot happening movement-wise, like not a lot of movement being done by units, but a lot of shuffling here and there. So I have moved out with both of these Blade Guard. So basically I will be losing a point for movement, but I think it will be worth it. Mr. Dante himself moving up and chapter mastering himself. Now I did try to fall out with this Vanguard veteran just because I wanted to have some shooting going into there, but you have used a CP which is called
Tenacious Assault, and essentially when I'm in engagement range with you and you try to fall back, I roll a dice and a 4 up, you can't fall back.
Yeah, you rolled a 5, he rolled a 5, I promised. So he can't fall back, so he is stuck in combat there with basically everything, the Chaplains, the Blade Guard and the Redemptor. The Blade Guard have moved up towards the middle there, and yeah, we are ready to go. I haven't shuffled up with anything there because I basically can't shoot at anything there. So they're staying put, and a bit of shuffling here and there with these guys. Now that I basically going to move that a bit back, the 2 Contemptors can actually get line of sight onto this one and to that one.
Just make sure that you're still within 6 here, at least.
Yes.
For the
because I have used also, again, another CP for Oaths of Moment.
Wisdom of the Ancients.
Wisdom of the Ancients, of the Moments.
Too many Space Marine names.
Yeah, too many.
All the
far
same
too many.
thing.
And now Arm of Content
is
also a stratagem as well. So confusing all around. Perfect. So that's the movement. Straight on to shooting. Okay, starting with the big hitters, we're going to start with the back one, firing into this Redemptor. Now, apart from it being on less wounds, I want to remove it because that means that Mr. Big Will get one less objective on his side. So, hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s for the captain. That is a miss. Wounding on 3s. Rerolling 1s. That is 2 wounds at -3, becoming 5 ups. Okay, so not how you started. You don't have any CP.
I don't.
I know. I saw you look. I saw you look to see if there was a miracle there.
Nope.
That is 3.
Yep.
And 2.
So 5 damage.
5 damage. How many left?
3, 4, 5. 4 wounds.
4 wounds. Okay, 2 missiles, 2 hits. Don't wounds. And then
you're trying to make it more intense.
Rinse and repeat. Rerolling 1s. That is a miss. 3s to wound. Rerolling 1s. That is 3.
Come on.
I think that's a bit too much, but you did roll really hot last time.
Nope.
No.
Just triple 1s for me, please. Never mind.
Okay, so that
does it blow?
Is dead. Does it blow up? And the missiles obviously would have gone into him.
So it doesn't blow up.
So it doesn't blow up, but a key unit and a key objective being removed. Perfect. I do have a melter here, which I can't use, so I'm not very happy about. So we're going to go straight onto charges.
Yeah.
Mr. Dante is going to go into the Redemptor.
Okay. He's in. Wow.
He is in. And then the Blade Guard are going to go into the Blade Guards. Which is a 7. Okay, let's move everybody in, and it's party time. Starting off with the Blade Guard into the Blade Guards in the middle here. Obviously, we didn't mention, but we're both on the Assault Doctrine because...
Shock and horror.
Yeah, if you don't go to... if you're playing Black Templars and Blood Angels and you're not going into that, there's a problem with you. You should stop playing that army. So, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s.
Are you in range for Dante?
9 inches with Dante.
Of course, yeah.
So, that is 1 miss.
Wow.
And then
3s to wound.
3s to wound. Because I can't wound you on 2s.
Ooh.
Ooh. A lot of 1s.
Even I saw those.
A lot of 1s. Okay. So 2, 4, 6, 8 wounds at -4, which becomes -3. But it doesn't matter because you have...
It doesn't become -3.
It's -4, but you have Storm Shield.
So these are damage 2, right?
Damage 2 a pop. Yeah.
I'm going to take these really annoyingly.
Your Sergeant has 4 wounds.
Has 4 wounds as well, yeah. I'm going to take them 2 at a time on normal range first.
Guys, okay.
I know this is always really annoying. People hate it.
But it's the way to go.
So that's already that. So I'll do...
so 6 left.
5 Philo Pains, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, so he survives.
Okay.
So that's 1 down to 1 wound.
Yep.
I'll do the saves 1 at a time now. So there it is.
So another 2 because you might survive.
Nope. So he's dead.
1's dead. And then you've got 5 more wounds, right?
Yes, sir. So I'll do 2 more saves on a normal one.
Okay, but you don't, so that's 4 damage.
Yep. This is going to be a long time in the office. Okay.
He does survive again, so it is good. You're failing the saves you don't want.
So he's fine still.
Fine. Yep, and then 1 more. Damage 2.
Damage 2.
So, does he survive?
He does. And the final save, he's fine.
He's fine. So just 1 Blade Guard removed. Let's move on to Dante, which is basically the last thing I have to do with. He's going to go all of his attacks into the Redemptor because I just think that killing that Redemptor is very good. I don't want to be instantly killed. So he's actually got 8 attacks this turn.
It's so insane that a firstborn character has 8 attacks.
He's also got +3 strength, so he's strength 7. So he's wounding on 3s against you.
Yes, correct. So hitting on 2s with full rerolls.
Hitting on 2s full rerolls. And wounding on
3s.
Oh.
Okay, Pardo, I like it.
4 at minus
5 up inbounds.
Let's check what the max mortalis is. -4, so would be normally would be 6 ups, but 5 ups because you're a Black Templar.
If I pass 2, because he's only damaged 2,
damage
right?
2, yes.
So if I pass 2 of
I needed
these...
more wounds. I needed more wounds.
Oh,
5 ups.
Oh,
he does pass 2. That means that he does survive on 1 wound remaining. So it's all yours now.
Yes.
And let William get up his dice, move his little models towards places he wants to go, and we'll catch you back in a second. Okay, we're back in the middle of the battlefield. Blade Guard striking first. We've got 3 going into Mr. Mastercrafted Thunderhammer Sergeant, and 2 are going into the Blade Guard on the other side. Yeah. So who are you going to start off?
I'm going to start with the 3 going into the thing. It might seem excessive, but the thing is I need to kill him, because if I don't, then you'll swing with him into the Dreadnought and kill it off, and I don't want to lose 2 in 1 turn.
Yep.
So we'll start with the Sergeant, so hitting on 2s with rerolls, because obviously I've got the Aura still. Never mind.
Always. That 1 has always not gone through.
And wounding on 3s, because it's 7. Okay, so that's 3 saves.
3 saves. So
will he boss it again?
4 ups. No.
Okay, no, he doesn't.
Definitely dead. So let's remove him from play, and then we've got 6 attacks.
8 attacks.
What is that? Only 2, right?
2 attacking.
Yes,
3, 4 on the charge. Yep. So 3
going into the Blade Guards.
Okay, so that's there you go. Okay, so hitting on 3s with full rerolls. God bless. I mean, Emperor protects. Emperor protects those rerolls, and now wounding on 3s again here. Oh, okay, so that's 6.
6 wounds.
4 ups.
4 up saves. Okay, so that's 1 dead.
1 dead. Okay.
I'll remove him.
Very nice.
And that is now the Chaplain. The Chaplains don't have anything to attack with, right?
No.
So it's just Mr. Fisty.
Just Mr. Fisty boy.
Okay.
So 5 attacks. He's down to bottom profile.
5s.
Hitting on 5s.
Hitting on 6s.
Oh yes, of course.
Because of Dante, yeah. So that's all you need. 1 going through.
Fine. Get rerolls obviously because I am core.
Yep.
Oh, that's 2.
2.
Aha.
2's to wound.
2's to wound. 2 saves, sir.
4 ups. Failed both when I most needed it. And I believe he's dead because his minimum damage is 8. Bye-bye, Dante. And he's already attacked, so I can't attack again.
That's true.
So yeah, sad times. Movement over for the Black Templars. Shuffling in the middle, we've got the Apothecary rolling a 6 on the advance. He had to reroll, I think you said.
I got a 3 and then I reroll into a 6.
Into a 6, so he's now within range of bringing a Blade Guard back. So, yeah, there's a Blade Guard back. We've got the Chaplain jumping just beside him there. This Redemptor moving this way, just in case he needs to get a charge into these Blade Guards here. And Mr. Redemptor number 3 has moved up towards them because obviously he wants to take them off there. We've got Helbrecht still staying back on that objective, whilst the Guerrilla Tactic unit has come in from his table edge. He doesn't have to be within 9 inches. He can be even in combat with them, but obviously they do still have a movement of 6. So basically they're an inch away out of that Blade Guard there. So that's the movement. Oh, Mr. Bone Relic Chaplain has moved up over here and is about to charge maybe that Contemptor there. Again, we're going to do some litanies on camera. So we're going to start off with Chaplain on bike.
Yeah, so just to explain the way that I allocated the litanies, I'm doing 6s of mortals in addition. So some of the Remorseless Persecution was being done onto the Blade Guard.
Okay.
And his 5 Feel No Pain Litany of Divine Protection was on himself.
Okay.
So I'm going to do the Divine Protection first.
Yep.
So 2 up, which we fail.
Okay.
And obviously some of the Remorseless Persecution here on a 2 up, which we pass.
Perfect.
And then finally, we're going to do Litany of Hate for a reroll, Aura here. So 2d6, look for a 3. There's a 3.
Perfect.
All good. And obviously, Helbrecht, Chapter Master, that Dreadnought, just before went off on his venture.
Yep. Okay, so shooting. Moving from right flank to left flank in the shooting phase, we've got the Infiltrators firing into the single Blade Guard first.
I believe. So
yeah, hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s, 6s or 2 wound though.
Yep.
That's 1 6.
1 6 and a lot of fails.
That's not great.
Okay.
Okay, and now looking for 4s.
Looking for 4s.
That's 4 saves in total.
4 saves. No AP now.
No AP at all.
So 2 up saves. And they're all passed. Let's move on to this Redemptor.
Yes, so
he's firing all his shots into here. He's overcharging, obviously, because he wants that tasty damage.
I might actually do... I'm going to do the small arms into there, I believe.
Okay.
I'll do small arms into there.
Into the Blade Guard,
Into the Blade Guard, and then I'll do the Icarus and the Plasma into there.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do that.
So start with the Plasma. No messing around. Overcharging, obviously, as always. Oh, there it is again.
6 again. Okay, you've rolled a lot of 6s on the Plasma.
I have. This because these are the cooked dice.
Yes.
So that's one fail. And now 2 wounds on 2s.
Choose 2 wounds.
Oh,
okay,
so there's 3.
4 ups. Fail all 3. That is the Blade Guard gone straight away. Quick and easy. You do still have the small shots to go into them.
That's correct. Thank you for reminding me.
8 shots from the...
So we'll do the nipples first.
Okay.
The stone
nipple
bolters.
shots.
So...
Re-rolling.
Okay.
And then 4's 2 wounds.
4's 2 wounds. That's 5 wounds.
5 wounds. 2 up saves. That is a wound.
Okay.
So he does bleed.
He bleeds.
There's
2 wounds left. And now we're going to do...
The onslaught.
The onslaught, correct, yeah. So here we go. We're rolling, obviously, these 3 fails.
Okay.
And now 3 to wound.
3 to wound.
Okay, so that's 4 at -1.
4 at -1.
So 3 ups.
Here we go. And that is him on 1 wound, which is great because obviously he is going to be charged with that unit of infiltrators.
Correct.
We've got some shots here in the middle.
Yeah. So we've got. I'll do the 6 bolt pistols here.
Yep. Into my Blade Guard.
Into the Blade Guard. So here we go. Hitting on 3s. That's 3 fails. And now wounding on 4s.
Okay.
So 2 wounds at -2. 1 wound.
1 wound.
Okay, very good. Can't complain.
Nope.
Can't complain right there. We'll do the 4 shots from the bike into the front dreadnought.
Might as well shoot as many shots as you can.
So 3 hits.
Yep.
5s. 1 wound at -1. So no AP. Sorry.
No AP.
Yeah.
So it's a pass on a roll of a 3.
Okay. So so this is my other choice now. I might go from here into this and try and shoot some shots into there.
Okay.
I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the plasma that way.
Yep.
And I'll do everything else into there.
Okay. Let's do that.
So start with the plasma.
We're
not going to supercharge it.
No.
4 shots. Because I just don't want to risk blowing myself up.
Medium 5s?
Yes. Nothing.
Nothing. And then the small arms fire
which
into...
I don't think I'm within 12 there. I think that's more than 12, correct?
Yes, definitely more than 12. Definitely
yep, way more. Okay, so we'll just do...
4 shots from the bolter?
Yep, 4 bolter shots first. So...
5s?
Nothing.
Nothing.
And next up we'll do...
8 shots from the onslaught.
Correct, 8 shots from the onslaught. So here we go. That's 1. There you go.
Is it wounds?
-3.
Can you do it?
-1, sorry, -1.
-1. It is a 6. Even if it was a -3, I was still saving that.
Yeah.
And then you've got the Icarus.
The Icarus, yeah, correct. So here we go.
D3 shots.
2 shots. Looking for those 5s. Nothing there.
Nothing there.
Okay, well, I mean...
Yeah, not much. Look, you've removed the units in the shooting phase anyway. So
I can't complain.
Straight on to chargers. Yes. Both of these are charging, I guess, right?
He's not charging, no.
He's not charging. So just that one.
So they're going to charge first. They're in.
Okay.
Lo and behold, I'll do the 7. I'll wrap around a little bit, actually.
Okay.
So I'm going to put the furthest one here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll put the other... Actually, I'll put him a little bit closer. And then if anything, I can just pile in later on if I kill him.
Okay.
And I'm going to do that like so.
Okay, and here, are you just going to keep the Blade Guards there?
Yep, I'm going to charge the Chaplain in.
Yep.
So the Chaplain goes in on a 6, so he's in.
Perfect. And the Apothecary is staying, right?
Yeah, the Apothecary advanced, so he can't charge.
Okay.
And finally,
and then this guy.
Him into here. I don't know what I need, but I think it looks like a 4 or 5. That is not it.
That is not it.
So here we go.
Yep. That is it, definitely. So that's in 11. Charges in. Nothing we can do there. And yeah, let's go straight on to 5 phase. Starting on this side with the Chaplain going into the first Contemptor.
Yeah.
Let's see
so basically, I used the 11-inch charge to swing me around.
Yes.
And then I got into...
Tagged into the other
one. Yeah. So I can't hit the other one, but I'll hit the first one. It's 5 hits.
All hits and 5 to wound.
5 to wound, yeah, unfortunately. Okay, there's 3.
Wounds. Minus 1.
-2, which one's -1?
It's -2 on him.
Assault Doctrine now,
okay.
so -1.
So
yeah.
2 go through, damage.
1 each only.
1 each only?
Or damage
because
2.
they're damage 2.
And then just damage 1.
Okay,
so
6.
7. Yes.
And 1.
Perfect.
Okay.
We will win. Now we'll do 4 attacks in from here into the Blade Guard.
Yep, from the Chaplain, right?
Chaplain, yeah. So 4 hits.
Okay.
And now wounding on 3s. That's 3 wounds.
Yep.
-2, which becomes -1. No, sorry, no, it doesn't. So
because you're in the Assault Doctrine.
no, because you have Storm Shield, so it's -2. So
Minus
4
2.
ups.
And it was 2 wounds?
3 wounds, I believe.
3 wounds. Okay. And
now, do you want to double check that on the camera really
fine.
quickly?
We do it. So 1 goes through.
Okay.
Damage is
2.
2. So 1's dead.
Okay.
Just
so I'll just
wipe you out.
Boop.
And then we've got the Blade Guard now to finish off.
I've got my guys over there.
Okay.
To do very quickly.
Because I attack first, right? Yeah.
2, 3, 4, and the sergeant. Okay. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to do much here, but you never know.
Yeah,
He's only got 1 wound.
Okay.
So here we go. So 3s. That's not great. That is not a good start. That is very bad, actually. Okay, and now we are looking for 4s.
4's 2 wounds.
That is only 3 wounds at -1, so 3 ups.
3 ups.
3 ups.
Can he survive? No, he doesn't. That's 2 failed. So that is him removed. Let's quickly attack here in the middle. So he's got 3 attacks for standard.
He got charged, yeah.
He got charged. So 5 attacks, right?
And this is all into the Blade Guard.
All into the Blade Guard. All
good.
Hits. 2 wounds.
Okay, so I'll take it on a normal one.
Yep. Both passed.
Wow.
Double 6 there. And now basically
And
he
now
is
I
going
will
to
just
die.
do my little pile-ins here, my little
Roll.
shuffle.
And he's dead.
Wow.
Let's start.
Who would have thought that would happen?
Yeah, so he's removed.
Okay.
I do need to attack with my Contemptors now. Back.
Yes, you do. Also, one thing I do want to mention very quickly, part of which we didn't mention. At the start of the fight phase, I spent 1 CP, and I essentially devout pushed the Dreadnought 3 inches onto that objective there. And I only did it just in case I didn't kill this one off here. I want to ensure that I'd be able to get onto the objective.
Yes, just in case.
But obviously I have killed it, so it was just a little insurance
Perfect.
policy that I
so
did.
let's go on to the Contemptors. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s. Remove those. And then wounding on 3s. Okay, a lot of 2s, which I didn't want. So 2, 4, 6 at -1, which becomes no AP. So 3 up saves.
3 up saves, yeah. 1 wound.
That's 1 wound down to
6, I believe,
6.
right?
Perfect. Okay, so that finishes off the turn. Let's count up some points and see where we stand. Turn 4, here we go. We've moved the Heavy Intercessors up to get into combat with that unkillable Chaplain. We've got he's staying put, hiding away there. They're staying put because they're in a good position. We're going to try and kill the last wound on this Redemptor. And then, yeah, we'll see where we go from there. So,
are you spending your CP for Wisdom this turn? Or?
I will, because I'm going to get into combat so I can reroll those hits. And I'm actually going to move that.
Yeah, you can probably move him
so,
closer if you want to.
Infiltrators into Mr. Redemptor here.
10 shots.
Hitting on 3s.
Oh, that's a lot of auto wounds though.
Auto wounds here. And then looking for 5s. That's another one.
5. I smell a dead one.
So that's 2, 4, 5 wounds.
Okay, so here we go. 3s. He's dead.
He is dead. Does he blow up?
Nope.
No, he doesn't. So that's
good,
the Redemptor
that's very good,
removed. And then let's start shooting some guns into here. So these guys are going to fire into the Blade Guard. Might as well.
So that's the Heavy Intercessors?
Heavy Intercessors,
okay.
Yeah. I think they are range 17. It's range 36.
So 18 inch rapid fire.
18 inch. Do you want to check?
Yeah, absolutely.
No,
so,
it's just...
so this one is in for sure.
So 2 and then 4 shots from the rest.
Rerolling those ones.
Okay. On this, then
strength 5, right?
3's 2 wounds, rerolling 1s because of wisdom. That is only 2 wounds.
2 wounds, cool.
-1.
So I will take it on the icon.
Okay.
So here we go, which is the one here with the little skull on his forehead. So no, it's AP -1, right?
AP -1.
So 2 ups. All good.
Perfect. Okay, and then we're going to go with the Contempt.
Would you like to shoot with a sergeant into them with the captain? Sorry.
Into
them as well. You
nah,
just have to shuffle a little bit.
Doesn't
if you
matter.
want
Let's
to.
speed things up. It's not going to make a big difference. So last
cannons,
re-rolling. So all hits.
No, hitting on 4s. Remember, they're heavy.
Oh yes, that's very true. And then 3's 2 wound. That's 1 wound.
4 up.
4 up.
That is a 2.
Okay, so 1 wound down to 5.
Oh.
And then 2 missiles is
nothing.
Nothing because they're heavy. And then rinse and repeat with the other one. Rerolling the 1s. That is 2 hits. 3's 2 wound. 1 wound again.
4 up. Yay.
Passes. And then the 2 missiles. No hits. Okay, and then we're going to charge with these guys into them. So
very good.
Charge in. Zoink. Zoink. Zoink.
And obviously you want to keep 1 within 6, right?
Zoink.
I believe. Yeah, you should be alright. Yeah.
Zoink.
Yeah, they can all hit. Yeah,
they can all hit. So let's count up some dice and go into combat. Intercessors striking in, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Zoink, zoink, zoink. Okay. Misses.
I'll pass these all back into you.
3's 2 wounds. There's a can't wound on 2s.
No, it's 4's to wound. Because you're strength 4 to my toughness 5.
Yeah, because I'm still strength 4. So that's
5.
These are rerolls. Anyway, so we move this, and this.
Okay, how many is that?
Okay, so 4, 8, 9, 10 at -1, which doesn't come into play, so 3 up saves.
Hey, let's just not roll badly.
4, 8, 9, 10. Yeah.
That's 1, 2, 3. So he's down to 2.
Down to 2.
Okay, that's not bad.
Okay, so your turn to strike back now.
Yes, sir. So I will obviously go here. I'll go into the wounded dreadnoughts.
Okay.
5 attacks.
Yes.
So all hit. And now 5s to wound you.
5s to wound.
So 2 wounds or -2?
-2.
We're down to -1. So just 1 more damage.
Through. Damage 1. You want to post it?
Yes, sir.
And then we strike back. So he's just got 2 attacks. I'm going to do them all together.
2 attacks, you said? Sorry.
4 attacks each.
Okay.
Rerolling 1s. So that is 1 miss. And then wounding on 3s.
Yes.
Rerolling 1s. Okay. So that is 5 wounds.
Hey, he survives.
He survives on 1 wound remaining. No!
Yeah.
You know what? He needed to die. So that is the end of
your turn.
My turn. Let's count up some points. And it's William's turn 4. Movement over. Blade Guard, as we knew, have moved up now towards the Contemptors. Chaplain, in his last one, I needed to kill him, has moved back, but still within range to see if the Blade Guards get in. They will still be in range of their auras if he gets them, if he gets those Litanies. Shuffled up with this Dreadnought, those Infiltrators have stayed put.
They've raised a banner for me over there, by the way, which I haven't put down.
You've got one?
Yes, sir.
There we go.
And actually, if you don't mind, I will raise a banner with this one as well here.
Okay,
I actually forgot to move him.
He's going to move up and raise a banner there. Perfect. So that is the movement. Again, on camera, we're going to show you the Litanies. So he's going to roll for basically re-roll all hits in combat.
So, Litany of Hates, which we get off.
Okay.
And he's going to do...
Because he has a 12.
Wise Orator, yeah.
Okay.
And now also he's going to do the 5-up Field of Pain, Litany of Divine Protection on himself.
On himself. Extra protection.
Never mind.
Fails.
0 protection.
He doesn't want that. He doesn't want that.
And then over here, I'm going to do Psalm of the Remorseless Persecution.
Okay.
Sorry, Exhortation of Rage. That's the one. So 2 dice, looking for a 3. We get that. Perfect. And he's doing that on himself as well. So he basically adds 1 to wound, so he wounds you on 2s.
Yes, perfect. Okay, so let's go straight on to shooting because there's not a lot.
Yep.
Do you want to do some pistols?
I may as well, right?
Yep.
May as well. So I'll do 1, 2, 3 pistols here into there first, and then 3 separately because they have to shoot through the dents.
Okay.
So I'll do the dense ones first. So looking for 4s, just 1. This is obviously into the front.
Into the front Contemptor, yeah.
Nothing there.
Nothing there.
And then the 3 hitting on 3s, just 1 again.
Okay.
And nothing.
Doesn't
very quick. Over here.
He can't shoot. He has a pistol.
He has a pistol and a grenade. So I think I'm just going to throw a grenade.
Okay.
So we'll go throw the grenade. 3 up. Never mind. Grenades never do anything.
We go on to the Dreadnoughts.
And he's going to shoot into the back Contemptor.
Okay, into this one.
Because I don't think I'm in range with the... I'm in range for the small arms right there.
Yep.
So I'll do everything into there.
Into the back one.
Yeah, and obviously I didn't spend any CP for Wisdom or any of that stuff. Just because it's not worth it at this point.
Perfect.
So we're going to start off with the Supercharged Plasma.
Okay.
So D6 shots is a 3. So here we go. Looking for 3s. And now looking for 3s again.
3s to wound, yeah.
So that's 2 wounds. Invulnerable save, I'm assuming?
5 ups.
Yes. Okay.
Nope, both go through.
That's 4 damage.
4 damage. Okay, so he's down to 5 left. Okay, small arms fire now.
Yep, so we'll do the Onslaught first.
Okay.
That's 1 fail, and now looking for 5s, which is the issue.
Ooh, that's
3. That's 3. Okay. -1, which you ignore.
1 more wound, down to 4.
Stormbolters.
Yes. Just 1.
Nothing. There we go. And now finally the Icarus. 2 shots. 2 hits, and now toughness is 6.
Toughness 7.
Okay, so 4s.
4s to
so 1.
1 wound minus.
All good.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
That's the shooting.
Yes, that is all my shooting done.
Straight on to charges. What do you need there? 5?
Oh, that's a very good question. I haven't even checked. I am
6.
Yes, I need a 6th.
Okay.
Okay. Easy.
Easy.
We never fail.
Especially with a Black Templar.
Yeah.
That
an 8.
is an 8. So he's going to move those guys
I'll
up.
leave them there for now.
There's no more. Oh, he's basically going to charge.
He's charging in there as well. He gets in with another 8.
Okay, so let's move them in and straight into combat. Okay, so we're starting with the Blade Guard on this side. We're going to start with the Sergeant, obviously going into the Contemptor. He's actually moved up and tagged all 3 units.
So I spent 1 CP again for Devout Push.
Yep.
Since I was in engagement range with you, I just used it as a pile-in and I swept around a little bit more.
Okay.
And then I did my activation. So essentially this one back here can't fight.
Okay.
But the other 5 can, and they'll all be going into the 1 Dreadnought that I charged.
Perfect.
But I'm just tying up the rest of the stuff.
Okay.
So, hitting on 2s, rerolling those 1s because I do have the Chaplain Aura beside me. There we go. And now wounding you on 4s because he spent 7.
Yes.
That is, those are 3 saves. AP -4.
Yep. 5 ups.
There we go.
Nope. Damage 3, right?
3 each, so
he's
6
dead.
wounds. Okay.
Does he blow up?
Oh,
doesn't. Nearly saw the 6.
Yeah.
So he is removed. And then we go into the Chaplain on that side.
Yeah, I'm just going to do this like that just to move them in a little bit more. Chaplain over here, it's 4 attacks only.
Yes.
Not doing much, but hitting on 2s. And now wounding you on 2s.
2 wounds, yeah.
So that's 2.
2 wounds.
-2, so 4 ups.
Oh, 2 dead.
Yeah. Any 2 in particular?
Doesn't really matter. Just don't take my Sergeant off and I'm happy.
Is the Sergeant the dagger one?
He's the gold, that one.
Okay,
so he's fell there. So I'm going to attack back there.
Yes, you are.
So first of all, they have 2 attacks each, 3 for being charged, 4 for being Blood Angel. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 for the Sergeant. Perfect. Let's go. Hitting on 3s. And wounding on 3s.
Wow.
Okay.
It's not bad.
So 7 wounds.
7.
-1, which you ignore.
I think you might kill him
So
if I'm not careful. Because he's only got 4 wounds, right?
4 wounds, yeah.
3 ups.
Just about.
Easy.
1 wound left on him.
So there you go.
Okay. And then let's attack here.
Yes.
So las cannons first. Oh, las cannons. Contemptor first. So 4 attacks plus for being charged. 6 attacks. That's that. And that is 2, 4, 5 wounds.
Not bad.
So
no
2 ups.
3 ups because you do have an AP here.
And AP -1. Because you don't have ammo.
Yeah, so it's 3 ups.
Okay.
I'll just take them on normal. So 1 wound on 1 normal guy.
Yep. And then these guys attacking. So they've got 1, 2. They haven't been charged. He hasn't been charged, right?
No, he hasn't.
Let's do that again.
That is very true.
So just 4 attacks. Starts again. That's all hits. Wisdom of the Ancient still. So 4 wounds.
Yes, 4 wounds. Here we go. So again, I'll take it on a normal guy regardless. 3 ups. So I don't take a wound.
Perfect. And then these guys just have their normal attack. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. No one for the Sergeant.
Okay.
1s. Yeah.
And now
4s to wound.
4s to wound.
3 1s. 4 wounds.
4 wounds. I got to carry on taking them on the same
-1,
guy.
So 3 ups.
So 3 ups. So 2 wounds on that 1 guy. Okay.
Okay. So that finishes off William's turn 4. Again, let's count up some points and see where we stand. Okay, it is a sad time because whilst I was about to move, I actually did some quick calculations in my head about points, and I actually can't remove this Chaplain from the middle. Apothecary. He also, remember, he did raise banners there, which we haven't put a marker for. And even though I am in the lead with those 12 points for his primary, which I actually can't remove, he's actually won the game by a couple of points. Apart from that, he would be gaining oaths for probably 4, because obviously this Dreadnought is going to die, and as well he would be gaining his banners, which he has 3 of. So I can't win it. There's no point in carrying on. Close game anyway.
Amazing game.
Friendly fist bump. Let's talk about it all. End of game conclusion coming right up. And there we have it, the end of the game. A thrilling game to the very, very end. Basically decided on turn 5 by only a couple of points. A good start for the Blood Angels and an even better finish by the Black Templars. But that's what basically creates a very good game. I've really enjoyed it. Very elite units hitting each other very hard from the very start. It's a shame that I've left a couple of units on like a wound in a couple of occasions, or 2 wounds. Like if that Redemptor would have died when it should have, Dante would have been alive. I don't know. It's been a weird one, because I think that my first 2 opening turns were very, very good.
Yes.
I scored a lot of points as well, and I got whittled down very, very strongly. Like the Vanguard's unit of 10, that should be like so difficult to remove. And
I mean, granted, I shot 600 points.
Yeah, and the problem is like Armor of Contempt doesn't come into play with them, and
Yeah.
you're paying for the Storm Shield, you're paying for the jump packs, and I seriously, I've said it a million times, Armor of Contempt should still be a part of a Storm Shield, because you're paying for the Storm Shield,
Absolutely.
and right now there's not much to it apart from that. Would have I done anything differently? I don't think so. I need to actually, this is too early for me to have a think about what's actually happened, but don't think I could have done much. I think it's been good plays from you at the very end with the Tannhauser's Bone and Devout Pushers and stuff like that, which is what you normally see with Black Templar. Yeah, what do you think of it?
Honestly, I think maybe we were discussing it off camera a little bit, where you didn't know if you should move your Vanguard veterans into the middle of the board to flank around a little bit more.
Yeah.
Maybe had you flanked around for a turn, you would have been able to get a charge onto my side, onto my Dreadnoughts.
Yeah, maybe.
But that's like, I think, the only different thing that I would have maybe done.
I think there was a turn, specifically one turn, where I gave you a lot of wounds on your Blade Guard, and you saved a lot of those saves. Also, that Apothecary needing a 6, because that was the only roll you needed, and getting him, bringing one back, putting another one back to his normal wounds, again, was a bit of a change there in the game. But yeah, it's been close. Look, we're not gonna. There's nothing. We're not gonna get picky with anything that's gone through. And I really always like to have Marines versus Marines play.
It feels a lot more balanced.
It feels like a balanced game, and it's very cool to see. And both Blood Angels have their part. Black Templars have their part. Obviously, I have been ignoring the terrain, but haven't been wounding on 2s with a lot of my stuff.
Exactly.
So it's been a mix on his side and my side, and it's made it quite even in the end.
I think the main thing here is, right, like obviously you have the advantage in offense, but I have the advantage in defense, right?
Yeah.
So if I can just not get tabled in the first 2 or 3 turns, then I can normally eke my way. Like, I'm always behind on point to the Black Templars, because they're slower than most Marines, because obviously now I'm running less Vanguard vets and stuff like that. So it's a slow army, but once it gets rolling and it gets into the mid board, it pushes really hard.
I had a very good first turn. Obviously, I killed the Vanguard veterans, I killed the Eradicators. But if I would have killed that Contemptor, that Redemptor, which statistically should have, like 8 las cannons, 4 missiles going in, should have died, but didn't. Because, again, coming into play, that 5-up invulnerable save coming into play.
100%.
Played really, really well.
I also did make a cheeky 12-inch charge with him
as
in
well,
the center of the board.
But I think at that point, you really didn't even need to take him in.
He was good because he had the wisdom on him, which meant that he just spread that out.
Again, you also got 2 hits against Dante, and you actually killed him with those 2 hits. So a bit of changes here and there, but that's what the game's all about anyway. So very good game, exciting game, new terrain, which is always a bonus as well. And yeah, hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll catch you back in the next Bar Report coming very soon.